Hi, today I just want to do a quick setup guide for the Centerm F310. We're going to be setting up an RDP connection, so let's get into it. On the left hand bottom you have your power button, then you have your settings button, then you have the network showing the current IP address, and then you have the status of the wireless network. In the middle you have your login screen showing the user name, password and domain fields. You also have the option to select from a list of servers that's been predefined. Let's go into the settings. Now to access more settings you go into management mode. The password here is admin, capital A. That's the default password. You can change it to your own. I'm going to go to cloud service because that's where we set up the RDP connection. Just select the RDP from the list. You have option for Citrix and RDP. With Citrix it's the web interface or storefront interface that you have an option to configure it for. But today let's just use RDP. You can also add multiple servers here in the server address space. This is where you'll be entering your server IP address or a DNS name for your server. Automatic login is where you can specify certain pre-populated entries for the user. For instance, you can have the username already filled in for the user or the domain name already filled in for the user. I'm going to be filling in my username. You can also lock these entries so that the user cannot change these entries. Let's go into some more settings. You have your storage, that's basically USB redirection, storage drives to redirect it into this session, printer redirection, smart card, clipboard. I'm going to be using audio play on this device and record from this device. You have experience options. I'm going to be using font smoothing. We do recommend that you enable this. It just makes the text a bit more readable. I'm just going to be leaving everything else default. Let's go into network. Here you can set up your network connection. Wireless is optional with this model, so you might not have the wireless option. You can basically just select your access point or your SSID name and then enter the network key and click on connect. I do have a DHCP server, so it obtains my IP address automatically. Date and time, you can sync it to a time server. I've specified mine manually. Agent is for the management software called CDMS. I won't be using it at the moment. Management mode password is the admin password to get into these settings. Here you can change it to your own password. Peripherals, certificates, power. Power is where you can schedule it to shut down at a certain time during the day. Idle policy is for when you want it to turn off the screen after the specified amount of minutes. Network. Here you can just ping another IP address. It's just a basic utility to see if you are connected to the network. And restore settings is where you can reset the device to factory defaults. There is also a reset button on the unit in case you cannot get into these settings. Let's just go OK. As you can see, my username field is locked and I'm unable to change that at the moment because I've selected that option. Let's try to log into that server. and there I'm connected to a RDP server on the internet, and that's basically the setup. Thank you for watching.